Mary, we're here in Adelaide. Please tell me about your business.
So I'm from Reusably, and we're here to help businesses shift away from single-use packaging over to reusable. So we're the software that powers the system behind it to make it feasible for businesses to do so.
Oh, so needed. Paint the problem for me. What is this really addressing?
The reason that we're doing it is obviously there's a massive global waste problem. Single-use plastics are a big problem, but there's really a barrier for businesses and consumers to shift to reusables because the systems don't really allow for that. So our role is coming in and saying, how can we bring all of the pieces of the puzzle together to make reuse at scale economically viable for businesses and consumers and make it just work so it becomes the norm for everyone.
And it becomes easy, right? It becomes effortless and just so well accepted. So why? Why is it valuable coming to SouthStart?
For so many reasons. The first one, I think, being a founder, you don't have colleagues, you don't often have people around you telling you what to do. It's just that sense of belonging. It's community. It's having those people around you and feeling like what you're doing is worth it.
I love that. I love that.
But then also just getting in the room with other people that recognize what you're doing. It's the credibility of, I am doing something that is, worth conversations and valuable, and it helps just put you in the room with potential customers, with investors, people that it is normally really hard to get in front of, because if you're here, You're here.
And so what have you learned all your years attending SouthStart? What's the kind of one takeaway?
There's so much content that you can learn out of these sessions, but I think the most valuable thing that I've learned here is it's really all about people and connection and community, really. None of those things matter if you don't have a good foundation and relationship with someone. So I go to a lot of sessions, but I actually mostly prioritize just getting to know people as people, and this is a really great space to do that. There's always time for, the business side of things later. You can schedule meetings, schedule phone calls, and that's typically what I do. I learn a little bit about what people are doing, but really I just want to get to know who you are as a person and what drives you and what you value, and that's just builds such a good foundation.
I love that. And speaking of people, has there been anyone that you've met at SouthStart that's been really valuable? Any types of people?
I mean, we've met investors, we've met potential customers, but really it just comes back to that community for me. I feel like it's, there is nothing more valuable to me than going away, and I live in Melbourne now, and there are people that I've met at SouthStart that I've then been able to catch up with, and so now I've been able to create a community outside of SouthStart, but here is where I met them. So now I have connections all over Australia that I can pull on for business related things, purely just to have a chat with people about, I need some help, or just to relate to people. It's that sense of belonging for me, really.
Incredible. And in terms of looking ahead, right? SouthStart brings together ideas, people, investors, founders. What makes you excited about the future from being here now?
It helps remind me that there is so much good going on and there is so much change happening. When you're in your little bubble in your office and it's just you or maybe a couple of co-founders, I think it's really hard to sometimes have that positive foresight, and just being here just reminds you that there is so much cool stuff going on and people are putting in the time and making the sacrifice and taking the risk to make that change, and I think that just gives our team a whole lot of motivation.
Yeah,
it's
inspiration.
It does, it really does.
Fills up your cup. Beautiful. Well, if someone came and asked you 3 words to describe SouthStart, what would they be?
Community, belonging, fun.
Give me a hug. Thank you so much, Mary.
Thanks, guys.
Nailed it.